our channel. This is the podcast episode number 2. Sorry we've been forever, but I'm the Shaun Pointer, and this is
Amber. So welcome back to our channel. We are back with episode 2. So we do have a couple of topics that we want to talk about, but we also want to do it in a mukbang style. So we got teriyaki madness. It was nice and warm.
Oh yeah.
So we did DoorDash it, so
Yep.
We can show what we ordered.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
We decided to do a little style mukbang, so it won't be too boring. So, first of all, Happy New Year to you guys.
Oh, 'cause I got 2 meats.
Happy holidays.
New Year's. Yeah, Happy New Year's, everybody.
It's been a
New
minute
Year.
since we had posted, of course. Wow, yours is huge.
I got 2 meats.
Okay, so I got the teriyaki chicken with brown rice and veggies. So good.
I was supposed to. This was brown rice instead of brown rice, but I got steak and chicken. Shit. Yeah, big portion.
I'm gonna dig this in before we start talking because we are hungry.
We'll get our stuff together first.
We No, we didn't eat last time.
Oh, okay.
We kind of talked, but
I was about to say, that's why I thought I went and got drinks. Like, it's done.
It's okay. I mean, I have juice in the fridge if you want to grab it. You can pause for a minute, or you want to wait.
I think wait. I don't drink with my food. But
okay.
If you do.
All right. Yeah, we got this teriyaki sauce. I had teriyaki madness before. It's been a minute since I had it. The last time I had it was in 2019. Oh my god, I made a mess already. Oh, it's like soy sauce.
That's what it is.
I want to take a bite of this real quick.
Go ahead, big bite. Okay. First, we got a couple topics here. The first topic we're gonna just elaborate on
what's trending right now.
Yes, a couple things that's trending right now. I get everybody know. A couple things that's trending, whatever. The first one would be we were talking about the Gypsies, because I don't know much about Gypsy.
Blanchard.
Yeah.
So as probably a few of you guys know, she was released from prison, maybe a week ago. So the little backstory on her, basically back in 2016, I did my research. She came, I don't want to say the word because it's a trigger warning, just so you know.
It's a trigger warning?
Mm-hmm. She was pretty much abused from her mom. So her mom had a condition where she had she was kind of crippling her, where she made her believe that she was sick all the time, where she had the cancer, that she had seizures, she had all types of illnesses. She was pretty much like a prison her home. Right. So I have watched the movie and everything on Lifetime years ago.
A true story.
It's based on a true story. So basically, she got tired of being in that condition, and when she realized that she was healthy as a horse, I don't know how the doctors was not charged. How the doctors? Well, I'll talk about that in a minute. But I think the doctors told her that she was healthy, but she told her daughter, she lied to her saying, "Oh, you're sick."
Right.
I guess it's I forgot what it's called, where parents have a condition where they keep their children constantly sick, but in this case, she was never sick.
So she was basically lying. She was basically lying to her. So basically, she was lying because I feel like I saw a movie like this before. But she was basically lying that pretending her whole life that she's sick and stuff, so the daughter wouldn't probably leave her or something like that.
And then she had a boyfriend, and he has autism. So
the daughter or the mom?
The boyfriend. The daughter's boyfriend, Gypsy.
Her daughter's boyfriend has autism.
He has autism, but they had met or something, and they dated. So basically, she had the boyfriend stab the mom. He murdered her, and now
for lying.
Oh
wow!
He murdered her. He stabbed her, and he's in prison for the rest of his life. He's never getting out.
He's in
And
prison,
she's
or they put him in a mental hospital.
prison. And she only got charged for 10 years or something like that. But she
Right.
got out early, like 8 years.
Right.
She had got eligible for parole. So that's pretty much the story on that. And everybody's going crazy. So people think that because she got out, it was a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
But they also feel like that she didn't deserve to be in there. But I just feel like, but I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
I mean, she had him do it because she can get a new man. Huh? He killed him. He replaced him. That's her mama, so they gonna look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Do they know she told him to do it?
Did they know? Yeah.
Yes.
That's why she went to jail.
Oh, she went to jail too?
Mm-hmm.
Both of them did? Oh, okay.
He's going to be in there for the rest of his life because he did the killing.
Okay,
but
right.
because she was associated with it, she had to serve some time
She got
too.
served time too because she's just as guilty.
She's just as guilty. But people of course people was praising her like crazy.
Right.
And some people feel like she didn't deserve to get out. Because
She
she's just as guilty.
She's just as guilty. She served just as time or more because she went from she is a convict. She was part of it. She didn't do the killing part, but she was an accomplice. You know what I'm saying? She was a part of the whole scheme. It was her idea. So she should have done more time. She should have done more time, and he should have. When you say she had a mentally
they said
a mental boyfriend, like what was
they
his
both
condition?
They both had mental illness, but
so what were their illnesses though?
I was heard from what I've read on, he has autism, and she had like some kind of mental illness too. I can't think of what it is, but he has autism.
He has autism.
Mm-hmm. But he did the killing,
right?
Because she told him to.
Right. So when did they get locked up? How long like years they got in prison or something? Because because they got autism and they got mental problems, they most likely gonna spend their time in the mental hospital.
I don't know, but all I know is that he's getting life. He's never getting out. I don't think they put him in a mental hospital. They probably did.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody with a record like that and someone that has that mind state, because he's gonna go in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I have mixed emotions because I can see why she did it, because when she did the interview, she said that she felt more free in prison versus in her own home.
Oh, wow.
So that kind of like, whoa.
That's probably, yeah.
Kind of made me feel bad
for the mama doing all that, you know?
I don't condone violence. I don't think that she should take a life for that reason, but I can understand why she did. So hopefully she did her repent and stuff, like where she, asked for forgiveness for doing it, but at the same time, I don't think she had any regrets.
Yes, yeah.
She don't seem like she had regrets.
Ain't no regrets for that.
But it's just kind of strange that people were kind of praising her for what she did. Like, if it was like someone that's like, black, I don't know if they'll get that same kind of treatment like that.
Right.
But she's getting all the attention and she's eating it up.
Right. It's kind of like, what was that? It's kind of like it's just kind of like Jeffrey Dahmer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh yeah,
like that happened years ago. Mm-hmm. And y'all felt the need to make a Netflix series about it. Y'all felt the need that it was that horrific. Y'all had to bring it back to light.
Nothing.
And make a series out of it.
Well, the difference with Jeffrey Dahmer,
y'all glorifying that.
Yeah.
You doing that is glorifying.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you're not showing us that, oh, this is wrong, you guys shouldn't be doing this. They knew that back then. You bringing up more past trauma for them people that went through that.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to do that, it's like y'all glorifying this. Why is this even out? Why is this even a TV show?
Mm-hmm. That's the part I don't understand.
What is y'all trying to show us? Like, what are y'all trying to tell us?
That's the part that kind of bothered me. of how much
Y'all,
attention she's getting.
yeah, they just glorifying all this stuff, but it
Because I had followed her on Instagram because I was like nosy to see what she's posting and stuff. But I'm like, wow, people are really following this girl.
have
One of
actually
them,
following her and she in jail.
she's out.
She out,
She's free.
and they following her. Everybody following her.
She made Instagram. She made Snapchat. She made Twitter. She got married and everything. She was out literally 2 weeks ago.
And how long she do?
What do you mean?
How long in jail?
I guess the rest of the time
How long she was
where
locked
she's
up?
supposed to.
No, how
Because
long?
she was supposed to be sentenced for 10 years, but she got out 8 years later. So I'm assuming she's on parole for another remainder of her sentence.
Right.
I think that's how that worked, right?
And he got life because he actually did the murder.
Yeah, correct.
And everybody, that's what I'm saying. Even you said they made a movie about her, documentary or something about her.
Oh yeah, they had a documentary, they had a movie. That's what I'm saying. You should do research on her. But that's what I did dig a little more because I mean I knew a little bit of it, but not much like in detail.
They glorifying stuff like this. It's what's wrong with the world. They glorifying the wrong stuff.
But she just said she had low regrets where she wished she had help from her dad to get her out of that situation, or otherwise the mom would have been still alive and she wouldn't be in prison. But
So
she's afraid of her own mom.
Trauma. That's crazy for the mama to even do it.
Would children go that far for that freedom?
She did, yeah. Yeah, we don't know what she could have been doing way more than what we know.
That's true. This is good. This is really good. If you guys have teriyaki madness in y'all area, please try it. It's delicious.
I don't know, warm. I'm gonna wait. I like it.
Why don't you warm it up? We'll pause it. You can pause. You can warm it up if you want. I'll pause it.
That's cool.
All right, what were we saying? Sorry, we had to pause for a second. So yeah, that's a little crazy. A little crazy.
About that situation.
Like I just don't understand that at all. But who are we to say?
Yeah.
All right, you can talk about next topic. The robots taking over?
Yeah.
All right, your thoughts on that? So, like, what we mean by robots taking over human life is like, it's kind of like if you guys ever seen the movie I, Robot, that's kind of what we're talking about. Because they actually have robots in hospitals, like doing surgeries and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I read up on where a robot actually killed someone, like actual person.
Yeah. I think I sent that.
Yeah.
Well, one of the robots took over and killed the owner.
Yep. That's creepy.
And yeah, that's not good. We all know that's what the world coming to. It's robots being controlled. They already at the jobs with the warehouse and stuff. You know, you already got certain robots. Sooner or later with McDonald's, all the fast foods. Even you see some in the movies, like if you saw Good Burger 2, you saw that they wanted to expand and open up a lot of franchises of Good Burger, and it was all, but instead of the employees, it was clone robots that looked like Ed, Keenan Kelly, that looked like them. And then they was gonna they was gonna have that in all of the franchises. So that's scary because they always say if you see it in the movie, they got it in real life, but it's a lot of movies like that show like robots and stuff. And I just feel like we all gonna be it's gonna come to us being at the house and working from the house.
Are they slowly wiping away human?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Because I feel like they're also taking away jobs too. Because
they're taking away jobs.
They even have like this thing called the microchip, where you can like pay for stuff with your hand, and then you can use your phone to unlock your house, your car. Which, I mean, a phone is like okay, but your hand, like they use your palm of your hand to pay for stuff. So what's gonna happen if you're gonna get robbed? Someone gonna chop your hand off?
Yes.
But I think obviously that's going to come into pass because it's like in the Bible, literally. I'm not trying to go like too religious on you guys, but
it's coming.
But it's coming.
Happening.
It's happening. It's
kind of all this stuff is happening. So whether all stuff bypass, like eventually it's gonna some new gonna happen, but it's getting to that point where
it's literally like
gonna be it. I feel like we gonna just they gonna be they already probably cloning us. We gonna go to be at home and be controlling them ourselves, and that's gonna be the work. And we just gonna be spending more time with our family and letting them work. I feel like some way around it's something that's going on that we don't know that's deep, and we're not gonna be able to do nothing about it because we don't have the money. We're not, So
yeah, it's a sign of the end times. The world's about to end. That's all I'm gonna say. They even have like cars that drive itself. I seen this girl on TikTok. She got in an Uber car with no driver.
Mm-hmm.
What happened is like she had her phone. She requested Uber, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she go to the car. She find the car, but she has to verify that it's her car with the code that they'll send her or something to unlock it.
Right.
So once she get in, it drives itself with no driver. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Whoa. And we're in 2024, so
they can take her off a clip at any moment.
It was just like I was really intrigued to see that. I would not do that. I'd rather drive myself, but the fact that she was brave enough to do that was just like, okay, probably just to get, some clout. But what state was that? California? New York? So. It had to be California or something.
You seen the electric Cadillac that was out here, right? You sent me that. Remember you sent me the electric Cadillac?
They're going to have one for what, 2025 or 2026?
I think that's it.
Oh no, it is a new one this year.
Yeah, the new that green.
They already got 2024 cars because last year they had cars where they kind of cover up to make it distinct so that way other people won't take pictures and stuff.
Yeah, they stay
to copy it.
Yeah, they stay making the cars.
Yeah, so they stay making cars every year, but it's gonna be like flying cars eventually.
They already got them. They just approved them. They just approved flying cars overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
a little scary.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's get crazy out here. It's already got crazy, but now they're not hiding it. It's just how you gonna react to it and how you gonna deal with it. But
the one thing I ain't gonna do, I ain't doing that microchip.
Oh,
that's the mark of the beast. I don't care how hungry I am. I ain't doing it. I'll make sure I use my food stamps. I'm just kidding. Use whatever money I have. It's not gonna exist. It's gonna come to a point where people have to like actually take it.
You have to actually do it.
So and I'm not doing it.
We just gonna be some.
I want to go home with Jesus. Okay, I ain't trying to go to hell. Because either you get it on your forehead or the palm of your hand. I think it's on the scripture of Revelations. I could put up here. You guys look it up. I don't care what people say. It's true. And I believe it. Period. Because I think that's going to happen after the rapture. I don't know if you're familiar with that story, but it's going to happen after Jesus rapture all the Christians, and that's when that's going to take into place. It's kind of like the next phase where if people left behind, it could be a chance where like it'll be like a real test if they're gonna take it or not.
Right.
That's the first rapture. And the 7 years is the second one. Something like that. I'll talk about that another time. But yeah, that's pretty much the background with that I believe. All right, so we're going to talk about the next thing is the online scams. We are sick of online scams. You want to tell your story how you got scammed?
I don't want to tell.
Well, I can tell mine. So like I think everyone had like a lifetime where they got scammed before.
Yeah, everybody.
But for me, I didn't know any better. I thought that it was like legit because I'm trying to get into more being a content creator. So I caught myself thinking like, oh, I had my first, sponsor collaboration, right? And this person reached out to me and they was like, hey, I love how you take your pictures. I want to sponsor you in our brand, blah blah blah, where you wear our jewelry and then we pay you for posting, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, this sounds pretty nice to do this, like easy money, right? So this is where it's a red flag, okay? The red flag was that they was gonna have me buy the jewelry, right? And then because it was like a fee that I had to pay to get the jewelry for free, right? They say it was free, but I pay a fee, the shipping fee for it to ship to the house. That's a red flag. The red flag is anytime when you do a sponsorships, they don't make you pay for anything. They send it to you for free, and they pay you to advertise it once you get in the mail. Right. That's how it really works. Right. So if you have someone that say, hey, you have to pay this certain amount to get this, it's more likely a scam. So I was like, okay. So I had paid for the fee, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I had like a weird sinking feeling like, okay, this don't feel right. I don't know how to explain it, but it just didn't feel right. But obviously I ignored it. Like, I kind of went with it. So fast forward 2 months later, I was like, not months, I'm exaggerating, I'm being dramatic. Like maybe a couple weeks later, I was like, hey, the items didn't come yet. I sent you confirmation, blah, 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 but the items didn't come yet. And I was like, oh, yeah, due to COVID, it might be a delay of shipping. I'm like, oh, okay. Because mind you, this was around COVID pandemic when I did this. Okay. So I wanted some extra money because I wasn't working. Right. So I was like, oh, okay. Time to go bypass. I'm like, okay.
Where's my stuff here?
Where's my shit at this point? Like, I want my stuff because I pay for it. And when I tried to contact them again, their account wiped out. It's deleted. They made a whole different account. I think they blocked me. So I did some digging. I looked at the comments. All the comments was disabled. That's a red flag number 2. And I looked at the people that's tagged in these so-called juries. Mm-hmm. Those accounts was fake. I did a lot of digging. Okay, I'd be doing some research. And that's why I should have did in the first place. But it just, when I looked at the site, it looked legit. They had pretty jewelry, but the site was fake. Right. And another flag is from the UK. So I should have known that it was fake. It was foreign. If it's not English like American, US, then more than likely it's fake. Not necessarily, because they do have some foreign people that like have like stuff from their country. If they have like a brand that they sponsor with people, I'm sure they probably do that. But at the same time, more than likely, it'll be within the U.S. Right. It just makes more sense. So that was a red flag. And I never really got a chance to have my money back. But what I did was I disputed. I called my bank and disputed. Like, hey, I just got scammed. I want my money back. Right. So yeah, more to the story is be careful with online scams because it kind of happened to him. And I had to explain to him how things works. Because I have a little knowledge of it because, I was a victim of getting my information stolen. People using my credit card. So you just have to be careful of online.
Is it me or did they turn the heat on?
The heat be on automatic. You got hot?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got scammed so many times. Like, it's just like, just be careful out here, man. They can make stuff look so perfect.
You have to tell him like
to the T.
That's how they do it. Just pay attention to the comments. If people are not commenting on the product, it's more likely not real. Mm-hmm. Because why would someone that's advertising something turn off their comments? Why would they do that? Right. I compare it to like HelloFresh. They never turn off their comments. They always have it on. Right. Compared to a different brand. They're like something I'm not familiar with, they turn off their comment. Right, because
the brand, their brand, they want to know the feedback.
Whether it's good or bad.
Right.
Even though Balenciaga is under heat right now, they keep their stuff on. Well, they did turn it off for a while because they had a lot of backlash. We could talk about Balenciaga another time with that. I don't know if you heard about that. No. Oh my God. I'll tell you that another time.
Well,
but
I know people was boycotting Balenciaga, but that's like I feel like that's just rich people.
Balenciaga is just scandalous. I didn't like how they did that. Oh, it was disgusting. We could talk about that another time. But that happened like a year or two ago, and they still trying to recover. So I don't think people. I think they're canceled at the end of the day. Yeah. But people are still low key buying it. It's like Kim Kardashian, the celebrities are buying it.
With the money.
But the regular people like us, oh no, we're not putting a penny into it.
I never thought about putting a penny into it. That's what I got the money to. And I just think Balenciaga's shoes are ugly.
Yeah, they are ugly.
So, but they just remind me of a New Balance, a fat New Balance shoe.
That's what I was thinking about. I was like, what does it remind me of? If you can name one designer that's overrated, what would it be?
One designer?
Mm-hmm.
Balenciaga.
I think Gucci's overrated.
Gucci?
Mm-hmm. I think you don't think Gucci's overhyped? You think they have nice stuff?
Yeah, but they stole those designs from Dapper Dan.
That's what I don't like about him too much. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but they hired him. Too bad the owner hired him, but then they remember the movie they hired them, and then they ended up firing the family don't even own that company now.
No, they sold it.
Yeah. No, remember in the movie, the last boy, they got rid of him off they got rid of him, the people that was on the board, and then the rest of the people on the board ended up selling it. Remember?
Yeah.
So the people that sold it, it wasn't the families no more.
It's no longer. Yeah, it's no longer a family business now. Somebody else took over that. Yeah, it's like this is really good. I'm eating it really slow because I'm talking.
Yeah, that's why. Stop down here. I'm smacking.
I'm sorry if y'all hear the smacking. I'm just so hungry.
But yeah, that's basically. Be careful out here in these streets. Even your own job can scam you.
It's true. Even jobs that say that they're hiring can scam you.
Yeah.
Even fake jobs can scam you. There's like this one place where I thought that was legit. They sent me like some kind of check to buy computers and stuff. And I showed my mom the check. Mind you, I was like 20 or 19 or something like that. And then my mom looked at the check and she was like, Amber, this is fake. This is a fake check. So imagine if I had cashed it. I think it was like a $20,000 check or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, ooh, I got a check. And I just showed my mom. And she's like, no, this is fake. I would have gotten in trouble if I had tried to cash it. I would have gotten in trouble. I would have gotten in trouble for fraud.
I had got almost got scammed that way too. I had an account, and this person was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you this." I forgot how I got to that point. It's like, I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this little check. Thing same way, but it was only for like $2,500. I knew it was a fake. I knew it was a fake check. Look, so I never did it, but it was like $2,500. And then she was asking me for like my ID, so I won't run off with the money or whatever, so I can split it or give it back or get her deposit the $2,500. Like, so I'm thinking in my head, like, why would you give me this to deposit my account, and you paying me this amount, and you taking this amount? That don't make sense. I can just run off with the money, with all the money. Right. You don't know me. We not nowhere apart. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't do it because I heard the check was fake. I already knew the check was fake. She sent 2 of them. It was like $2,500. And I was like, yeah, these are fake checks. I know they're fake checks. And this cat, and I'm like, oh, I got the, I can find you. I need that money, blah, blah, blah. That's when they come find me. So I can let you know it's fake. You know it's fake. I know it's fake. Come find me. Come where I'm at. I'm waiting on you, and I'm damn sure I'm gonna have police with me. So, but that was a long time ago, and she ended up. I ain't never heard it since, because actually I blocked it. You know what I'm saying? But it was that I heard. But that was I had the fake checks too. So that's not a way to go neither.
Yeah. I was like so
If they don't
sad
say
because I thought it
government
was
issue
real.
check,
I thought it was real. I was like so sad. I was like, oh, I'm done with this. I thought it was like real.
yeah,
But I was like, well, at least my mom protected me from going to prison.
yeah, yeah.
You can go to prison for fraud,
For
depending
sure.
how much you have. But it kind of reminded me like, because people do all the time. Because even like this one celebrity, and she was like in the Basketball Wives, and she's going to jail for like fraud, for tax evasion, bank fraud, wire fraud. The list goes on. Like she was collecting money over 500K,
Mm-hmm.
which is insane. And it was a student that she's going to prison because she was uh, doing the same thing, wire fraud, I think. And because what gave it away to her as a college student, she showed up in a Tesla, a brand new Tesla,
Mm-hmm.
like some kind of brand new fancy car. Now, what college student can afford that?
Well,
No, I don't know if it was a Tesla. It was a brand new car, and she went to Hawaii or something.
that's it. And she was in 500,000.
She was getting over 500,000. She bought a car. She went to a trip to Hawaii, and she a college student.
Yeah, she doing the wrong things with the money.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah,
You think that was stupid for
yeah,
her?
yeah.
Yeah, she definitely draw attention to herself doing that.
You're doing the wrong stuff. 500,000. You supposed to first of all quickly try to find a way to double that or triple that up, because you know you're gonna get caught sooner or later. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Quickly triple and double that up. Find a way to quickly double it up, triple it up. You know what I'm saying?
She just got greedy.
Because that's what I'm saying. You just got to know the consequences that come with stuff. People got to know the consequences that come with stuff like that. If you're gonna do that, not saying it's good to do that. If you're gonna do that, be smart about it.
Mm-hmm.
Double it up, triple it up. So some you know that you can get this money real quick. Then the money you triple it up with, take it off short. So if they ever catch you, I'm sorry, this is the money I took. I still do my time. I was wrong, blah, just sleep. But you know you got. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a crazy world out here, man. Dumb criminals.
Really, really dumb. I mean, criminals are not that smart anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I would be brave enough to do that, but
Even
people
though the
still all the
world,
time. But with the inflations that's going high, I mean, I can see why people do it, but I think they're just plain greedy.
yeah, it's just greedy. That's
Like
all.
you're not in that much hard times. Like if you had that kind of money, you would want to save it for food and stuff. Why would you go and buy a whole new materialistic stuff just because you can have it, or you can say that you have it? No.
I mean, you gotta live this way. They want to live a certain life. So obviously, she probably want to live a certain life. Or if she say she was in poverty or something, you know what I'm saying, then that happened. You know what I'm saying it's a lot of stuff that can persuade that somebody can be in poverty, do that. Like, like scammers, they doing hacking. The reason they hacking and scamming is because they got it. You know what I'm saying? So they want the bigger, the finer things. They want the yachts. They want the post and all this. So I feel like if you if you're gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? Because certain stuff like me, I was interested in doing cybersecurity. So that's like this basically like that's on the computer. Basically, hackers build cybersecurity. It's basically what hackers are. But you got the good people, you got the bad people.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's just like they hacking. Say they go hack a company, a multi-billion-dollar company, and hold them for ransom, shut all their stuff down. And say these companies making $5 million a day, and now they can't make that a day because the hackers shut it down. They shut all their computers and they shut their network and changed their passwords and everything. Now they can't get in the system. So now they say they can say they hold them for ransom for the hacker want 10 million and they give them their operation back. Some companies, if their security their cybersecurity is not good for their type of business, then most of them pay it just so they don't got to go through all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? While I was doing cybersecurity, in the classes, they were saying like most companies pay rather pay the toll than go through getting better security. You know, like my job, like working, I'm working at a company where we make the car doors for Chrysler. So Chrysler system got hacked. So that messed up the whole thing from us working and the other two jobs from working for a couple of days until they got better security, a better security system. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, certain jobs just need certain things just, I don't know, just people just like to live life. So you hold them, whether they hold them for ransom or want money, it's just.
Yeah, because some people be spending beyond their means too. Like, they act like they have the money, but really they don't. People be capping like they have the money.
Yeah. That's more like industry, like rap music and industry.
Yeah, that's true. Because I guess a lot of celebrities don't have the money like they say they do.
Yeah.
So, all right. Moving on. We have like maybe 2 last topics.
Yeah.
We can probably mesh it together. We could talk about Katt Williams and the Diddy scandal, along with the other celebrity scandals.
Yeah.
We could talk about Katt Williams.
Okay, we talk about him first. Okay, I go on this. He's one of my favorite comedians. But is my favorite comedian of all time. Besides like Bernie Mac, I said Bernie Mac than him. Yeah, man, he just shook up the world, man.
He really did. He did a comeback.
To me,
that was quite a comeback.
To me, that's why I expect every time I expect something like this. Every time I see him, because that's just who he is. You know what I'm saying, that's just the type of person he is. So I wasn't shocked, but the world be shocked because the world, you know what I'm saying, that interview got everybody's attention. I already knew all of that. You know, I already knew all of that, so I wasn't shocked. You know, and when I was watching the interview, Katt Williams saying like he already had that for years, so he was just waiting on the right time, the right platform to say it, you know, to verbalize all of that. But you know, Katt Williams, he do it's not like he hides, but it's not that much for cameras on him. You know what I'm saying? Like all these other celebrities, they got a camera everywhere. There's his neck. You know what I'm saying? It just Katt Williams just got less. I feel like just less cameras on him. That's all that is.
He had called out on was it Tyler Perry?
Called everybody out.
Ricky Smiles, Kevin Hart,
everybody,
and Cedric the Entertainer, and plus more. I'm like
Steve Harvey.
I'm like,
called out everybody.
Well, not everybody, but some. But he said that they're not funny.
No, as a comedian, just like they showed a clip of Bernie Mac telling us back in the day that, you know what I'm saying, he said, I was watching the clip on TikTok that they brought up him saying, he was saying like, if you're gonna do new material, don't do it in a room full of comedians. Mm-hmm. Because basically your stuff gonna get stolen. Somebody gonna take your stuff. People gonna take your stuff because it happens. Yeah. It happens. People's jokes get stolen all the time. It happens. Bernie Mac's saying, if you want to keep your new material, don't do your new material when all comedians around, because it's gonna get taken. So that's one clip that they showed Bernie Mac explaining that. He's saying that in the interview he had. I was like, yeah, it's true. It happens like that. So I feel like when Katt Williams was saying that, he was being direct. You know, when he was saying it, and then
he was very direct. He kind of went straight to the point with the interview,
which is good.
Yeah,
because now look at everybody responding. Even a couple comedians one comedian, Lavelle Crawford, he's funny too. He's a real funny one. And he was like, all the people that's responding to Katt Williams just make themselves look not innocent.
Mm-hmm.
He said, if you weren't innocent, you don't have to respond to that. That's you shouldn't even respond to it. But you're responding is making you not look innocent at all.
It's gonna make him look like he's
It's making him look like he's not lying at all.
Yeah.
And he ain't lying because the proof is out.
Yeah.
The proof is out. All the community trying to bag over what they're saying, but the proof is out. Ice Cube confirmed what he was saying. There's a lot of celebrities that came out and confirmed what he was saying.
Fat Joe, I think he confirmed it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people that confirmed what he was saying.
Confirmed it.
Yeah, because
not Fat Joe. This one
else. In his dark rooms that he talked about P Diddy, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
About how Ludacris he seen Ludacris coming out one of them Diddy parties and stuff.
Ludacris?
Yeah.
And TD Jakes.
Yeah. And then
disappointed.
You know how we all know how Ludacris responds. We already know how Ludacris respond with a jingle song. Like he said, he responded with a jingle.
Yeah, Diddy needs to go to jail.
I think LeBron was saying like, no, who was saying something about Ludacris coming out with a jingle, like you yourself look like, oh no, Charleston White was talking about Ludacris and like, man, you made a jingle.
I didn't know Ludacris was.
He was like, if a man saying that you was coming out of one Diddy parties and you was getting down like that, that's a jingle. You making a song of, you know what I'm saying? Making a song of a jingle wasn't the way to do it. That made you look even guiltier too. You coming out with a song, you didn't address it. It's not like he addressed it like, no, that's not true. I didn't do that. None of this by his plea. He came out with a song, and then Katt Williams was saying he wasn't allowed to do that white people wasn't allowing him to do the beard. With his beard, he always come to a point like on his videos. And y'all see his beards, they be at a point. He did that, and when he was responding, his sideburns was like that at a point while he was rapping the jingle or whatever. He never denied it. What Katt Williams was saying, even when he rapped that, he did not deny it. So like Lavelle Carlos was saying, like, y'all making yourselves look crazy. Y'all making Katt Williams look like the man. He is the man because he was saying this all along. And then the interview, he was saying that he said from the start that he was coming in to expose the industry. And ever since I've known Katt Williams, he's been exposing. You feel what I'm saying? They try their best to expose him. Tried their best. But I just feel like he just too, as a real one. I just feel like he, knock on wood, he might be the next one to go because he's saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? But you know how these people with the billions of dollars, these millionaires and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then he talked about the Epstein list. Like, it's really like all the stuff. Like all the stuff that he was saying and knew. I knew all of that. I heard all that for plenty of times. He was the right person to say it. He was the right person to come out and do it on the Shay his podcast. And luckily, he probably don't know nothing about Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp swing that way too. Uncle Shay swing that way too. The interview, he go that way too. Y'all ain't never seen him in the news clothes. He always wears tight clothes. Muscle man, always that small. Like, and then his puppy his little puppy. Y'all see his little puppy he's walking around with?
I did not know this.
He's a football player. He's a football Hall of Fame football player, tight end. When y'all think football players in toughness, especially back in his day when he was playing football, tough, rugged, I would never think that he'll be the way he is and the way he acts. And then he was showing up, even when he was on. I'm just not talking, but when he was doing the show on Undisputed with when he was on Undisputed, and Skip Bayless was calling Shannon Sharp out about his sexuality or whatever, and he didn't want to talk about it. All he did was give a shout out to the person that he was with. But I didn't know that at the time until I saw this interview I was watching. I didn't know that's what he was saying, but I remember it once they showed it. I was like, oh, that's what he was talking about. That dude. Like if you watch him at the Lakers game and you see the dude that's next to him, oh no, his dresser, his stylist.
Mm-hmm.
His stylist. He called him his stylist. But it's not his stylist. You know what I'm saying? Call him his stylist, but it's not his stylist. He's even known as to be that way, you know what I'm saying? So he's known to be with other different men, different people, different celebrities, blah, split. But he calls him his stylist, and he's the one that said he'd be there for me, this and that, all this and that. He even sounded like, when he was shouting him out, he even sounded like sus. I'm gonna say sus. You know, so Katt Williams, you see now everything now the lights on him. Like y'all see how all this attention is on him. He should have been getting his just due right now. As much as attention he getting now, he should have been getting all that attention. But he didn't because he denied a lot of stuff. Katt Williams was saying, like, he was offered $50 million 3 times. But he wasn't gonna do what they wanted him to do to get that money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just like when Dave Chappelle, when people say he was like asking why he run away from that $50 million blind split. Because they're trying to change his content and put that man in the dress. That's one of the, he came back and ended up getting that money. Netflix ended up breaking them off. But it was like, now you see Key and Peele doing what he used to do. What Key and Peele doing with the little skits they do before they made movies, before they start making movies, that ain't nothing but Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
You know? But you can shed your light on Katt Williams, because I can go all day.
Yeah. You kind of touched base a little bit on the Diddy scandal. Because we all know about.
We already know Diddy. Been like that since
he's guilty,
he's been born.
Period. Vin Diesel. They came out with Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
Jamie Foxx, T.I. and Tiny. I'm like,
Jamie Foxx used to throw him and Diddy used to compete with the best parties. For the best parties.
I didn't know that.
Him and Diddy used to compete, like Jamie Foxx, his was more like throw the parties for like the new up and coming artists and everything. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people, Drake, a lot of people went to their parties. And then he started off going to Diddy party to see how his reign. He was trying to get his feet in the door, and he was like, "Oh, I realized that okay, for me, the way for me to get in is for me to throw these parties." So Jamie Foxx was saying, like, so I started throwing all these little shindigs at my house. But the first time he threw a party, he went to one of Diddy parties, or he said he saw Diddy in the club. It's in the interview. He did. Like, I saw Diddy in one of the clubs or something. Or they crossed paths some way. So him and Diddy crossed paths some way somehow, and he invited Diddy to his house because he told him he was throwing parties, and Diddy said you got to check it out. Some stuff, I feel like he tried to cover something up because the stories was like, so y'all just automatic cross and you say I'm throwing parties and this and that to get on. But so, Jamie Foxx,
So you're saying like he throw parties to introduce the new artists?
The new artists and the entertainments, because he was trying to make, because he was a comedian. He was in a comedian. He was trying to make it. He was an entertainer trying to make it and get in. He was trying to get into music and stuff like that. It's in the interview. It's an interview. It's an interview with Jamie Foxx always. Most of his interviews he talk about that. He talk about how he came up, and it's really strange.
Guilty.
Yeah, they all are guilty.
They all guilty.
And then, but Vin Diesel, I knew he been on that side since he started. Since I knew about him making
I didn't
movies.
know that. I had did my little research with him. He's being sued by his ex-assistant. Because she had came out that he was, SA at her, and he just wasn't a good client. Not client. I don't know what you call it. A good boss to her. I will say that. So she's suing him, and he's been quiet on social media as he hasn't really said anything about the allegations. But from what her story is, I believe her.
Yeah, but like
I believe her. There's too many details behind it for her to lie. I mean, you guys can look it up yourselves. I can put all the sources down in the description of where I found my sources, where we found the sources from. So yeah, they're guilty.
Hold on, one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Because about Van Diesel, well, not even him. I just feel like it's always like when you hear stuff about they assaulting these celebrity people, assaulting women, this and that. I just feel like it's just because they like the other kind.
Normal, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Any man that hits a woman or assaults a woman don't appreciate the woman. You know what I mean? At all. They rather appreciate the other kind. So yeah, that's what I want to say about him. I don't want to get too much about that. But so you had T.I. on here. So you can go start that because
T.I. and Tiny, they it's not the first time. They've been having these allegations for a long time. And it's new stuff popping up where they have another allegation about the same thing, of course, with different people start coming up. I don't know what it is in the Hollywood water, but I don't want no parts of it. So that's all I'm going to say. They're all guilty. I'm just going to say that. But I did have one more on here that I promised the last one. Did you see the one video that went viral where a young man jumped on the judge?
Yeah, I saw that. That was a big TikTok thing. That was a viral TikTok moment.
Yeah, I kept
seeing that. Like every time I scrolled up.
So basically, he had wanted to request parole. He wanted to request parole because he was scheduled like how many years? It went from 10, 15 to life. He's never getting out now. So basically, she's seen all the lists of the crimes that he did. So the list is pretty long. It's like a book, basically, the way that she read it. So, and of course, he's trying to put his plea like of why he should be eligible for parole. People is not familiar with the name parole. It means when your eligibility of being out earlier than your sentence. And then when you're out early, you still serve your sentence, but still free.
Like in a halfway house.
Yes. So he wanted that. And because of all the list of the crimes, he is considered dangerous to the society, and she read through him like glass. So basically he got angry and he said F that B, and then jumped at her, attacked her. Where was the security? Why they move so slowly to react? Why they react so slowly to protect her?
Right, why?
I watched the video. I was like really stunned. I'm like,
how y'all let him jump? Oh.
He leaped over her, whatever you call it.
First of all, y'all should have got close to him when he was doing all the talking.
The moment he walked away, that's when they should have grabbed him. They waited till he jumped.
They waited till he hit her.
He jumped over like.
That's crazy. Well, hey y'all.
I'm like, how did y'all let this happen? Y'all had a slow reaction.
I bet you if it was donuts over there,
so now he ain't never getting out. So not only you effed up
now
your
he might
sentence,
get to electric chair because you attacked the judge, assaulting a judge.
Child,
well, she can just kill you if she wanted to. If she like that, she could just give you the electric chair.
What state was this? Was it Las Vegas? I think it was Las Vegas. So in Las Vegas, I don't think they have death penalty. I don't think they do. They have one in Texas.
She could have persuaded another judge. They could have sent him to another state.
That's true. That's true. But this happened in Las Vegas. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, he got mad. So it just shows right there of why you're not eligible for parole, because you're dangerous.
Right.
Because you didn't have things your way. You reacted in an angry way where you wanted to harm her. And that's what you did, try to harm her. So you ain't never getting out, brother.
Insane.
You didn't have no self-control? I don't know. I just wanted to say that. I just had to add that because that was trending all over the internet. But yeah. Oh my God. I can't.
Let's talk about this Epstein list a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be the last one, then we're done.
Let's talk about this Epstein list a little bit.
Let's talk about it.
I just read earlier that they say that now it's 3 names that they're not going to expose on that list.
Really? Who was it? Who is it?
That's what we wonder. I read through the comments. People was like Oprah for sure. That was the first name that popped up.
Oprah.
They said Oprah for sure.
I'm not a big fan of Oprah
they
anymore.
Said
Oprah's a mean girl.
The first one I heard was like Oprah, Ellen, and somebody else. But I don't know too much about Ellen. But yeah, but she with all that too. Because I wouldn't be surprised with all these billionaires and trillionaires is. Jay-Z, if you scroll down up and down TikTok, you see all these videos popping up.
Because I hear about it
from back in the day. They showing. I just seen one where Diddy, T.I., Jay-Z, and it was on the stage, and Diddy walked up to Jay-Z, and when you're in a football game, people like good game. It's usually like a good game. Butt tap, like that type of stuff, like let's go, baby, like get up there, let's go. But when Diddy did it to Jay-Z, he just
he spanked he spanked him in the butt.
He spanked Jay-Z pants was halfway down sagging. So when I saw that, I'm like, see, stuff like that fly past people because it's a concert. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z come out, Diddy come out, see on stage, they hype. They're not thinking of nothing like that. They're just thinking of the film coming out. And then people in the comments was like, yeah, they was like, because Diddy came out saying he always used to say, take that. And people were saying in the comments like he was saying, take that to Jay-Z. Oh, no. They said Jay-Z didn't react. The way Jay-Z didn't react was
uncomfortable.
He said the way Jay-Z reacted was suspicious because. You know what I'm saying? He didn't usually nigga be like, look at you like nigga like do something. Jay-Z just
because with Busta Rhymes, he had reacted when it was a girl. She slapped him in the butt, and I think he threw water at her or something. Yeah. So no guy.
But that's I get that too. That too because Busta Rhymes probably married and stuff. But yeah. But if a guy do it to you, no, nigga, no.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
No. We not on no football. I can understand the football field because I play football. I can understand like the sports stuff, but we on the stage rapping for these people at the concert, and you no. But Diddy is not. I give you this though. P. Diddy is gonna be him at all times. So y'all can say
it's P. Diddy. He's horrible.
You can say he's sus. That's just the new words today. That's
go both ways.
He's just the new words today. Exactly.
But Jay-Z's kind of questionable too because he dated Beyonce when she was like.
He did all of them. Rihanna. He messed with Rihanna. All of them. Aaliyah.
Was young.
All of them.
She was I think that was her first man that she dated in the industry.
Yeah. All of them was. They got them trapped when they was about 15, 16. Beyonce. Rihanna, that's why they got almost broke up because he messed with Rihanna. Aaliyah, a lot of celebrities. A lot of these ones came in the industry young. Most of these women came in the industry young.
Even J-Lo came in young.
All of them. Janet Jackson, all of them.
Yeah, a lot of the.
All of them.
Yeah, industry babies.
All of them, and the group Crisscross. They say Jermaine Dupri.
Michael Jackson.
P. Diddy groomed them.
Marcus Houston.
Yeah, Marcus. Yeah, all of them. Christos groomed all. Yeah, all of them. Marion,
and then what's his name?
Raz B wasn't lying.
Yeah, he wasn't lying. I believe him.
And Christos, his cousin. Why would he lie about that?
Yeah, I don't think he's lying at all. My goodness.
It's just crazy. It's just now everybody's more shocked. Like, oh, this net, but it's been going on for decades,
forever.
We just didn't have all of this media
stuff.
What
came in the dark came into the light after all these years.
We just ain't had no media stuff.
And I'm sure it's more to it than
if it was more cameras back then, we would know. We wouldn't be shocked as we is now. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't. So they was able to hide more things back then. They was able to be behind the scenes with a lot of this stuff back then. But now it's like you can't hide nowhere. You can't.
Yeah.
It's a camera everywhere. It's somewhere. It's somewhere everywhere. You can't hide this stuff. And then now those people from back then coming out. That's coming to light. Because y'all doing the same thing over and over and over and over. You're gonna run into that person that's gonna kill me or not.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened. That one person went down. That one person, Epstein, went down now. When they had a documentary on him, what you put a documentary on him for?
To expose him.
That's what I'm saying. But I just feel like when they do documentaries and stuff like that, with little free stuff like that, I feel like they're trying to glorify it too in a way.
Really? You think so? I kind of see it as a way of them exposing it, like talking about it, because people are kind of telling their story. But I guess I can see why you would say that, because it's on the media. But I feel like
it's on. And then I don't know, when people hear about the list,
list,
they had parties. I mean, if you saw that document with the people, they showed little clips of the parties and the celebrities at his house and supporting him. Donald Trump was one of his best friends.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They see and they knew what was going on. They just didn't take part at that time. They knew. And then these presidents, these people that's supposed to be the president, they got that in their own camp too. They did nasty too.
Yeah, no more celebrity presidents. Please. We don't want no more
celebrity. Not even celebrity presidents, even the regular president.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying
like the next person that runs for president, please, no more celebrities.
Presidents ain't even president. They just a world plant. They just there. They not really making no decisions.
Yeah.
They just there. They making it seem like that all it is, that they control it, that they run the world, that they passing laws and stuff. No, they not. No, they not. They just there. Just like you had like that's what Katt Williams was saying. Kevin Hart was a Hollywood plant. That's what politics. That's what politics. Everything.
Because politics.
All of them is plants. In the music industry, they got plants in the music industry. Like because they trying to keep a certain agenda going. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't want certain things. And I'm a strong believer that it's people saying like, oh no, you don't come out with this because we gonna come with this and not come with that. Because these girls rapping about what?
Oh.
Sex, money, drugs.
Pound Town.
Niggas.
Yeah.
Sex, money, drugs, niggas, scamming.
Same with guys.
All bad things that nobody should be doing. That you shouldn't be teaching your child. And now you got four little 3-year-olds singing and all that stuff. That's what they promoting.
Yeah.
It's almost more female rappers than nigga rappers now.
It is. It's a lot of female rappers now. It's really hot.
It's crazy.
They're kind of hot in the industry right now.
Crazy out here.
Like Sexy
And they
Red.
say the music is the devil.
Yeah. I mean, the devil is the prince of the air. Yeah. So he's the prince of the air. Here, man. And that's why we have to be very careful of what we listen to as far as lyrics. That's why, because
we react to music.
I feel like we can go on and on about the music. I feel like that can be a whole different topic. But just kind of briefly, people's probably going to hate me for this. But should I talk about it?
Yeah, you're right. I was just gonna say the one thing. Yeah, go ahead.
For example, like with Beyonce, like I don't know if people ever noticed what she's saying, that she used the Bible scripture and used as a tampon. I was told by someone, I think it was my mom or someone. I didn't believe it. I'm like, what?
Told me too.
And I looked it up, the lyrics of the song. I think it's Lemonade or something.
Ooh, and that's supposed to be one of her. That song. Lemonade was already good, but that
she was talking about the cheating and allegations and stuff with Jay-Z. But when I read that part, I was like, wait, you playing now? There's no way. Like, you can't be serious. It just made me kind of have different thoughts about it, because like she said in her lyrics that she used this page scripture. If y'all don't believe me, look it up, and use it as a tampon. I mean, we already been told for years, a long time ago, that Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, Chris Brown.
All of them.
All of them are Illuminati.
I'm saying everybody.
They're all Illuminati. They sold their soul.
I'm not gonna say Illuminati because I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say
they sold their soul.
They sold their soul. And that's what a lot of people. But one more thing about y'all remember when there was demonic? They had that demonic statue in Detroit, right?
Yes,
when everybody was wrapped around there, two men were kissing. They were showing that up there.
There were a lot of people downtown.
Come on now, and there was two men kissing in front of that thing too. In front of that.
I think the people downtown protested to take it down, and they
took it down.
Yeah, they protested because they ain't playing with that. Like we don't play that.
That's.
They had literally their whole community down there in certain parts of downtown. That was kind of creepy to see because it was on Fox 7 Action News or something, and people actually fought that and protested to take it down. And this was like what, maybe longer than that, maybe 15 years ago, like early in the year, early in the 2000s, like maybe mid.
No, we knew each other.
No, it was something else too.
No, we knew each other, but when that happened, we was with each other.
Was it like in 2000? Are you sure?
Yeah, when that happened, we were with each other.
You had to probably verify that, but yeah, I remember that because it was on the news. I watched it, but they took that down, and I'm glad they did. Wasn't... People was protesting that to take that down. Like they wasn't playing with that, no. But they had like a whole community of people, practicing that. Yeah, it was in Detroit though, really. We don't play that in Detroit. It's not known. I mean, I'm sure it's a few people that do it, but it's not really known like that in Detroit. Yeah. Like that. Not like that. I could see that if it's in San Francisco or something, or in the West Coast, but it's not really talked about much in the East Coast. Probably in New York, maybe. But I don't know. I could be wrong, but this world is so tainted and like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we're just kind of rambling at this point. But anything else?
No, I'm settled.
Yeah.
On that.
But I think that will conclude.
Just take care of yourself.
I think that was Oh, he got the boxing gloves.
My son got the gloves for me. He ready to throw down.
Hold on, let's do our outro, baby. You want to do the outro? Come on.
Hold on, we doing the outro. Hold on. You got to put them on. You got them on the right hand? You ain't got them on the right hand. This go on the other hand. This go on this hand. They go on this hand. He ready to.
He got it. He had it right the first time.
No, he did it. It's the thumb over here.
And he gotta get the other one. It's two of them. It's two sets.
Oh, it's two on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta get the other one. This the same one.
All right. Well, I'll go wrap this up.
You gotta get the other hand.
Go get the other one.
You gotta go get the other hand. You got two sets.
All right, so I think we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Our kiddo wants.
He ready to fight.
He wants to play, but thank you guys so much for tuning in to our podcast. We're gonna have more episodes in the future. We are excited to this, different route we're taking for the new year. We are gonna have some vlogs too, so stay tuned for vlogs just coming up in 2024. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and let's chat that up in the comments. Let us know what your thoughts on what we talked about this evening. And with that, we'll see you guys.
See you next time.
In our next video.
A video near you.
Bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Girl, I know you had moves, but I ain't know you was slaying like that, girl. You breaking all the rules.